Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at a free-to-play game recently released on Steam called Jagged Alliance Online. And yep, this is a new version of the Jagged Alliance series. This is a free-to-play game with buy-to-play extra campaign modes that are $30 each as of the time recording. There are 2 or 3 going. Right here, just creating our character, going through some of the different looks right now. This is going to be a turn-based strategy game that's going to have maybe some slight similarities to the newer XCOM in that there is a base modification system and some enhancements you can do to your heroes, and then on top of that there's a turn-based fighting area. So the base building and the combat are in 2 separate areas.
I got a hunch we're about to step into something.
The voice acting is going to be pretty much over the top 80s action shows, so that's you're a fan of that kind of genre, you'll probably get a kick out of some of the voice acting. This is the tutorial mission, so very, very basic. You have a certain number of movement points. You can use the movement points to move around, to shoot, to reload when you're low. Keep an eye out for some of the terrain you can explode too.
Packing up and going home.
There's also going to be lots of PvP. The PvP in this game actually is the free-to-play stuff. You will get unlocks via the campaign. There's talks from the developers about maybe making it so there's a little less interaction between those two. Also, for anyone that had been having issues last week with the game, it looks like the developers may have dealt with some of the server issues on the Steam client, so if you're having some trouble last week, check the game out. It's up and running now. And just did the tutorial, so we're going to go over here. Got the lady that's been talking to us. There is a story to the campaign, so, and this is also the tutorial, so teaching us some of the basics. Shoot down the bridge.
Getting the hang of this.
There we go. And then after you've used up all your movement points on any characters you have with you, you just end your turn, and whoa, buddy. Also, you can right-click towards the target, and it'll give you the different options available. So maybe you don't just want to straight run up and move. You can right-click until you find one that shows sneak, and in that case, you'll move a little slower, but you'll make less sound, so maybe the enemies won't hear you coming. There is going to be a cover system similar to XCOM. It's going to either have full or half cover.
Is it just me, or is that utterly ridiculous?
And there's also an XP system, so there is a progression. You can gain stats as you level up, which we'll look at as we get some levels. Got a guy over here hiding behind terrain. I got a pistol, so I might need a little more. Into his face than that. Let's see, go over here and hey, how's it going?
Problem solved.
That's right.
Got it.
Just gotta move right over here.
Visual contact.
And if you're a fan of strategy games and you're not such a fan of high actions per minute, maybe that's always been a problem for games like StarCraft. Turn-based strategy is usually a good compromise between that. And then the shooting you get from a game like this, or I keep comparing it to it, but XCOM, kind of a good little mix between shooting and turn-based. So we got our inventory here. You can double-click on the guy, or you can hit I to bring it up. And when you gain enough XP for a level up, you can hit that. And now you can increase your stats and then your skills. So I'm going to be increasing either hit points or strength. Some of the other stats I don't really care about. This guy's going to be a shotgunner, I think. So do I want to get some hit points because I'm going to be up right up in people's face? Or do I want to get some strength because I'm going to be up right in people's face? And then I'm going to increase my shotgun skills. You have to increase both of those and then confirm it, and you just move on from there. So I'm just kind of showing all the stats. If you want to read all the different descriptions, go for it. You can pause it and read at your leisure. So let's go and check out the base itself. After you complete a couple missions, you get a nice little home a home away from home. And here we go. We've got our home base here. From there we got, daily rewards. So some of the mechanics you'll expect to see in other free-to-play games. Click on that. And I'm just wanting some A-Team music in my head right now. Especially with that van right there. Even got the red stripe. So over here you can come and you can hire some mercenaries. You click through and see some of them. Got a little bit of help here. And also you can either buy them just kind of basic, or you can buy them with gear. It costs extra bucks, which you earn in-game. And also you get them for a limited amount of time, and they will progress in game levels for you. You can hire new ones after those gone, or you can keep hiring in and they'll stay with you. Costs a little money more money to rehire them because Well, they're a little more specialized, a little better. They're demanding more money for their services. You can sit there and read the different stats you get from them. In this case, I'm going to get a rifleman, and I guess riflewoman this time. So I got some range to go with my shotgunner. Something to keep in mind. If you got a shotgun, you need ammo for your shotgun, so... I'll get into that in a little bit. I may have bought a shotgun and not got some 12 gauge for it. Ammo is very important, and they're also specialized ammo, so you can get the basic stuff. You can get full metal jacket, hollow points, all kinds of fun little things too to customize as you go. So you can see right here, looks like there's not much there. Okay, I'm gonna pick a guy. Alright, let's say I want to level you up. He's a submachine gun style character, okay. So I'm gonna be getting him a machine gun. I'm gonna level up those skills, those stats. And then you can buy him ammo, you can buy him starter kits, so you can see there's the commando kit, gives basic gear for the commando. You can buy armor, you need light or heavy armor, so you have to this depends on what your skill is, so strength versus dexterity would usually determine that. And then you get your ammo, your weapons, any other miscellaneous items. Eventually you can add to your base, you can get a hospital, so a lot going on here. It does remind me a lot of if XCOM was in the jungle with the A-Team. So now that I got some of this going, let's check out another mission with my characters. So head on to the world map and you can find a mission you have available. And go ahead and click that. Pick your guys you want to send with you. I'll send these two. You open up your little manila folder telling you what's going on.
Get your head out of your ass, woodpile!
And here we go. Got our two characters right here. One of them's a rifle, one of them is, well, he's gonna be pistol because he hasn't got any 12 gauge ammo. Oops.
Enemy force now in sight.
Seems like the enemies can get in place. Unlike XCOM, the enemies don't get a free move when you see them. So you can actually catch them out of cover, although generally they're placed in cover, so that's going to be a little harder to get them surprised. Kind of want to move towards some of that terrain myself. I don't want to be out in the open, might get shot at.
I'm here.
I'll get into half cover, although that half cover might not help me too much. So how about her? She's got a rifle, so she can get a good range off, but it takes a little more action points to use. You can take multiple shots in one turn if you have enough AP. I believe the rifle you can get up to 3 shots off, so...
Right. I'm all done.
You need to stand still, though. Also, taking multiple shots at a guy will give you an increased chance to hit him, because sometimes you won't hit him the first try, because not everyone's as cool as she is. And then after your action points, you end it, and you just keep going till your objective is over. There is a PvP to the game. The PvP is completely free to play. The campaigns do cost money. If you're interested in the game, check it out. It's available for free on Steam. The campaigns are $30 each. It's called Jagged Alliance Online. If you're interested in the content, stay tuned for MMO Play. Thanks for watching. Oh, you're so dead, you two.